in my reading, I understand that we have a mental health crisis with American males. I read recently the number one cause of death for American men below the age of 50 is suicide. And the COVID pandemic and sort of the social isolation and the cell phones with the texting and the lack of sort of human interaction is creating and fostering an environment in which we have a crisis. Do you see that? Are you seeing that through the lens of an investor? Are you seeing businesses focused on?
Yeah, it's one of the biggest societal problems I think we have today is mental health. It's become COVID has accelerated the awareness, and I don't know if you guys remember when the 1 or 2 Olympics ago when Simone Biles said that she couldn't perform because she wasn't she just was too anxious.
Yes.
Basically,
Right.
I assume she's having some panic attacks or something. I don't know exactly what's going on, but for her to like withdraw from the Olympics because of a mental health issue probably did more, in my mind, to advance the mental health cause than anything. And so the reducing the stigma. And there's a great organization here locally called the Meadows Mental Health Institute, which is a policy and regulatory not-for-profit. They've spent a lot of time just reducing the stigma part, so that's one is seeking help, right? And military vets are famous for this. Like, they're not going to go somewhere to get help with PTSD.
Find a weakness, right?
Yeah.
To admit you have a problem.
Yeah.
Right.
But we always couched it for military vets as we're going to help your brain perform better. They like that. It's not just men, it's women, children. We have a mental health crisis. I think that social media has made it harder for our brains to manage and probably created more mental health problems. Yes, suicide, anxiety, depression, addiction. We haven't even talked about that yet. Like a lot of mental health problems, addiction is their treatment. Alcohol or drugs is the treatment.
Right. Self-medicating.
I was talking to, several former, especially like a lot of the Marines, like, hey, 1 fentanyl pill helps with my pain. 10 really make me feel great all day.